My name is Darius J, Wright, and for the purpose of people trying to understand that which I do is I have controlled out-of-body states. And essentially what this is where you are able to shut down your body to a certain state where your soul leaves. And when your soul leaves, it's the same thing as a near-death experience. And so I've been doing that for many years now, decades pretty much of controlled states. And when I realized that the other side, the eternal aspect of us, is our home, is there, it's not here, even though a lot of people would like to say this place is our home. It's not. None of us are from here. And when understanding that through accessing that and seeing that again, then this has turned into my life's mission and purpose to wake people up to that. Because once they wake up to who they are on all aspects of their true home, their true state, they wake up to everything. Because as soon as they remember that state again, then it's impossible not to realize and know again that you're not from here. This is what you experience now is not your true home. And that's what people are longing for. They're longing for home. They're seeking home, and they seek it here, but they're never going to really find it here because it doesn't exist here. Your home is where you were before you were born. And that's what you return to. And that's pretty much my mission, is telling people that the other side is your home. And it's the pure state of love. So the moment you leave your body and you look at your physical body on the bed, you instantly realize that the body is not you, that your soul, what you're in, is you. And what people fear when they do this, or they fear the afterlife of what happens, my personality ceases to exist, or do I have physicality? But your soul is as physical and more physical than the physical body that we have right now. The reality is more real than what we experience now. So when you're in your soul, you're not only delighting in the pleasures of physicality, but it's all the pleasures of physicality with no limitations. And this is where the complete freedom comes into play, because you're completely free again, like a child. Newborn child's free to express and be who they want. And once you leave, you're free to do that as well. The interaction with touch is much different than touch the way we feel it here, because you're feeling every aspect of that individual soul. If you're communicating with another soul, you could feel their emotion. There's no walls, everybody's naked. And so the moment you leave, you outside of this body is what everybody's seeking. That's all the pleasures, all the love, all the freedom. Everything that people suffer here in this reality. The moment you leave, that stops. Once you access your true home again, your personality stays exactly the same. You're the same person. But instead, what happens is that you remember yourself, why I came here, who you were before you were born here. Those memories start to come back to you. Imagine for a moment that you as a soul is an all-powerful being. Every single soul is God. You have the ability to manifest and create based off your will. And when you're on the other side, in the great infinite beyond, as a soul, you're like, okay, I want to experience this creation. So you as a soul, due to your will, you could create those things, manifest those places for your soul to delight in it and its pleasures. But this creation here, based off what I've been told through many, many times and seen, was the first of its kind to experience what it's like not to be the all. What it's like to have a temporary experience of what it's like not to be in total love. Because when you look at it that way, regardless of how you want to view it, when you look at it that way, you could say, in order to truly understand yourself, who we are, love, you would have to know what the opposite of that is. You would have to know what it's like not to be in love, to truly understand love at its purest state, its fullness. You would have to experience something like that. So this was the place designed for that, based off what I was shown. And so the purpose of here, even though there is all suffering, and I'm not a blind or ignorant to that, but the moment that you can, to the best of your ability, stay in love, the pure state of love here, through all the chaos, then you pierce through a lot of the things, all of the distortions. Because a lot of people have a lot of suffering because they're disconnected from their true state, their heart. And so they have a lot of suffering because they think that this is all there is. My life, the material things, this is all there is. Oh my God, if I lose that, something terrible is going to happen. But when you make that full connection to the other side in love at its purest state, then it doesn't matter what happens to the physical things that you have, even your physical body, because you're not even your physical body. But these physical bodies, the prisons for the soul, gives you the temporary illusion of loss of something. And this is why I said, if you identify with this, and this reality is this, your physical body, then you will forever experience pain and suffering. If you are attached to this, you will forever experience the suffering of, because you will lose this. But you will never lose the soul. It's impossible. You'll never lose the connection back to your home. Impossible. Once you realize that, all self-emotional suffering disappears. How could it exist? A lot of people have identified God as a singular being, and you'll find inside of a lot of religions, they're based off of what? Fear. Fear of do this or else. Fear of if you do not do this, then you will be judged and punished. But yet at the same time, they say that God is unconditional loving, but you cannot have unconditional love with the judgment. So God has been perversed and religion has been perversed in a way of controlling you, each and every soul here. Because if every person here remembered what the other side truly was, then they would realize if God was a singular being, that he is all loving. The source of it all is all loving. The only thing that it's going to do, no matter what you do here, is love you all the same. It's going to love you all the same. So God is each and every one of us, because each and every one of us is fashioned in purity at the highest state. Our souls are fashioned in purity. And we all have the ability to manifest and create what we want on the other side. We have control over our experience, even in the most basic aspects here. We are creator beings on the physical sense, and we are creator beings on the soul sense. And when people start self-identifying God as one person and putting themselves beneath something, then they have already forgotten who they are at the most foundational level as a soul. That you are no different from me, I'm no different from you, and we are all the same in that way. If people see God, then God's within you. The universe is within you. The temple of heaven's within you. So what people are mistaking when it comes to God is that they are mistaking that with an almighty controlling force of things, not realizing that every single soul in all creation is of that creation force and holds the same capacity and ability as every other soul as well. So to understand why people experience like a hellish experience when they cross over, is because